Barcelona from the Miami Herald is on deck. Bill, you're up.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Tony, congratulations on Wembley Stadium and All In. What's happening in wrestling right now is just great to see, and in AEW for sure. I'm interested in learning if you felt Young Bucks versus FTR was ever in jeopardy, and if there was any discipline of Cash Wheeler following his arrest, and also just your thoughts on that match. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I'll start with my thoughts on the match. I think it's two of the greatest tag teams of all time. I have so much respect for all four men individually and each of the two teams collectively. I think they're both amazing tag teams. I think all four men are great wrestlers, and they have had great matches. When FTR arrived in AEW, it was all about the build towards FTR versus Young Bucks, and that first match was incredible at Full Gear 2020. And for a long time, we wanted to see a rematch. We finally saw it in Boston. It was an incredible match on Wednesday Night Dynamite in April of last year. And the rubber match is something I know I've personally wanted to see for well over a year now. And I know a lot of fans in pro wrestling wanted to see it. And I thought the perfect place for the rubber match to settle one of these great rivalries in the history of tag team wrestling would be AEW All In. And as for things that have happened outside of the ring, I can't comment on the specifics at this time because I still don't know everything. Still learning facts, but based on the information we have, at this time, we're still keeping an eye on that situation. And at this time, I think it's a very inconclusive situation. It differs from other times where we've come in and weighed in on a situation or acted on a situation based on the evidence, because in this case and everything we're looking at, I don't think we have those facts right now. So at this point, I think it's rather inconclusive. But I do very much look forward to the match, and we'll keep an eye out throughout this weekend as long as it's a pending situation at what's happening. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bill. As promised, next up is Jim Barcelona from Miami Herald. Steve Fall from 10 Count will follow Jim. Jim, you're up.
Thank you all so much. And again, congrats on this All In and the ticket sales and attendance. That's amazing, wonderful, great for everybody. I'm curious, navigate a little bit to TV. Tony, I know you're an analytics guy. I'm curious. I'm not all into the analytic part of it, so you might be able to give you will be able to give a better aspect. When it's something like college football season coming up and you have the shows like Rampage and Collision Friday, Saturday, do you look at the numbers differently during that, or you don't really take that into account, the different seasons of different events that are on?
It's a great question. I definitely think we see pro wrestling affected by the competition at times, and certainly the toughest competition in all of television is football. I'm biased towards football since my family owns one of the 32